Hey everyone, Anders here. We're going to go over the latest information about the recently announced closed beta for the MMORPG Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Applications for this beta start today and will end on the 14th of August. It is random selection, so applying does not guarantee you will get in, but I'll have the link to the game's official Discord and the beta application in the pinned comment in case you are interested. The closed beta itself will last at least 10 days and they will roll out access in an undetermined date. As of making this video, we don't have a firm start date for the closed beta. I assume we will get those dates when they start sending out acceptance emails. Any progress or data from this beta will be deleted after it ends. There is no saved progress. It is going to be a complete data wipe. They're calling this a paid closed beta test, which is unusual and I think maybe a bit confusing. You do not actually pay to get access to this beta, but rather what they mean by paid closed beta is that you can spend real money in the cash shop during this test. Since data is going to be wiped, anything you buy will also be deleted, so they have a rebate program in place. Only paid items are eligible for rebates. Any free items will not be included in the final rebate calculation. The current calculation is $1 for 65 rose gems, which is what they're calling the unbound rose orbs. The game in the Chinese version has two main currencies, Luno and rose orbs, and they have bound and unbound versions, so it looks like the game will work similarly in the West. The upside is we can now gauge how much outfits will cost in the shop, how much the season pass will be, and effectively figure out the true cost of other monetized items when we see this beta. Applying the real money to rose gem conversion they gave us to the current Chinese version doesn't really make sense because of regional currencies. This beta will at least shed more light in how heavily monetized the game will be when it releases. Any rebate rewards are restricted to your account when the game launches. If a refund is requested during the beta, the corresponding amount you refunded will not be counted towards your rebate. The rebate itself is split into tiers with character level requirements. If you spend less than $450 and your character doesn't level to 20, which in practice doesn't really take long, but for whatever reason you don't reach level 20, you would get 150% of the amount you spent back in rose gems. If you reach level 20 to 39, you will get 150% of the amount you spent back in rose gems, as well as a bonus of 30% bound rose gems. If you reach level 40 and above, which should take you a day or two depending on how much time you have, you will receive 150% of the amount you spent in rose gems, as well as a bonus of 50% bound rose gems. This second tier has no level requirement and affects any amount above $450. The example they gave works like this. Say you spent $500 during the closed beta. For that amount of money, I'm hoping that means you enjoy the game and you managed to reach at least a level 40, which again only takes a day or two. The first $450 you spent would return 150% in rose gems. The remaining $50 would return 125% in rose gems. That would be a total of 47,938 rose gems, which is $738 worth of premium currency for the 500 you spent in the beta. This is not counting the bound rose gems you also get as a bonus. If you are unlucky and don't get beta access through the email, they will have community events and Discord giveaways for beta keys, so I would keep an eye on those as well. It seems to me if they wanted to have a rebate event like this, they should have made it a thing for launch to avoid unnecessarily locking out players who may have wanted to spend even $30 or $60 for cosmetics in the game, but that's all we know so far. We don't yet have a start date for the beta, just make sure to apply if you're interested by the 14th of August. As I learn more about the game and we finally see the monetization strategy, expect an updated video later on the channel. Let me know what you think about this type of closed beta access. Will you be applying? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.